Welcome back to Studio 10. Well, tomorrow on Perspectives with Eric Reynolds, we are learning more about America's great unknown wilderness. Eric is here with us this morning to tell us more about it. Eric, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good to see you
It's
again.
nice to see you again. And this is going to be a really fun Perspectives for folks to watch tomorrow morning.
It really is. You know, if you have any love of the outdoors or information about some of the things that we take advantage of and enjoy, then this is really a great program to watch on Saturday. The America's unknown wilderness, we're in the midst of it. The Mobile-Tensaw Delta, the state of Alabama's watershed, and then most importantly, it's called America's Amazon, which is another interesting title.
Wow.
You say, wow, really? You know?
How cool is that? I mean, but just think about the state of Alabama too. We've got beaches, we've got hills and valleys, all kinds of amazing regions, and the wilderness and the animals that it holds too. So this is going to be a lot of fun. You're also highlighting an author too.
That's right. In fact, this is Ben Reynolds, who a lot of people are familiar with Ben from his documentaries to writing for the newspaper back in the day, as well as he's the guy who first found the Clotilda's remains up in the Mobile River Delta, and so he kind of knows the area. And when you talked about some of the hills and cliffs and things of that type, some of the hills are actually prehistoric era coral reefs.
Wow.
I mean, it's incredible when some of the things that he shares in this program and the aspect of all of the, we're in the midst right now of the deep sea fishing rodeo. Alabama has more species of fish than any other place in the nation, and I believe Ben said the world. So yeah, this is a great place to have one of the most famous fishing tournaments, you know, in the rodeo. And so we learn about that. We learn about the flora and the fauna, and understanding some of the very rare species that are here compared to any place else in the world. And I mentioned earlier about if you like crawfish, okay, you got the mud bugs.
Yeah.
There are more varieties of those in Alabama than Louisiana, California. So it's an incredible place.
And it's a booming business too. Think about all the fish that we eat, that we like to catch and watch, and the crawfish itself already, you know, bringing in a lot of dollars to the state of Alabama. So this is going to be a really, really cool one, learning about what we live in.
A lot of fun about that aspect, the history, as well as going back to the 1800s. Alabama was studied by a lot of biologists at that time because of how there are certain things that are still here today that were here during the prehistoric times, because Alabama was not affected as much by the glaciers and the ice age, and so things have been able to just continue breeding and multiplying and creating some new species right here in our midst. So it's incredible when they talk about, there's one piece that's a dinosaur that's in the Smithsonian still to this day from the 1800s, found in Alabama.
Wow, it is so cool to go back in time and learn about all of this really in your own backyard. So Eric, when can people watch Perspectives tomorrow?
Please join us tomorrow morning at 9, right after Gianni finishes the news. We're kicking off at 9. And of course, if you happen to miss us, please check us out on the website or our YouTube channel, because this is fascinating, and Ben has an accompanying book to go with this as well.
All right, more information tomorrow morning right here on Fox 10 News. Eric, thank you so much.
Thank you, Chelsea.
And we'll have more information online too. Gianni?